Have you ever stood in your kitchen slicing an onion with tears streaming down your face, thinking it was just another mundane vegetable, a sharp, pungent bulb destined to disappear into a soup or a stir-fry, its only legacy a lingering smell on your fingers? We have become so accustomed to its presence, so familiar with its sharp bite and its ability to bring us to tears, that we have failed to see it for what it truly is: a pharmacy disguised as produce, a powerhouse of latent vitality waiting to be unlocked. What if the very act of chopping that onion, the complex chemical reaction that makes you cry, was not a mere inconvenience, but a visible, tangible sign of a profound and ancient power locked deep within its concentric layers? What if I told you that this simple everyday ingredient, when consumed in its raw, unadulterated state, could set in motion a series of surprising and, in some cases, truly transformative physiological changes within your body? The truth is, millions of us interact with onions every single day, completely unaware of the potent medicine we are so casually handling. We toss them into a hot pan with a splash of oil, sautéing and caramelizing them until their fierce character is tamed into a sweet, soft whisper, unknowingly and systematically destroying the very sulfurous compounds and delicate flavonoids that our bodies are desperately craving for optimal function. This common vegetable, sitting quietly and unassumingly in a bowl on your counter, holds the biochemical secrets to enhanced heart health, a rebalancing of critical hormones, the restoration of vibrant skin, and the fortification of a resilient immune system. The question you should be asking yourself isn't merely if you should eat onions, but what incredible, life-altering changes you are actively missing out on by consistently failing to consume them raw. Could this humble, tear-inducing bulb truly be the key to profoundly influencing your daily energy levels, your physical appearance, your mental clarity, and even your most fundamental defense against chronic, age-related disease, all without you ever realizing its potential? Prepare to have your perception of this kitchen staple shattered as you discover the astonishing, scientifically backed effects that a daily habit of eating raw onions can have on your body. You will, without a doubt, never look at this vegetable the same way again. Supporting eye health and preventing infections. As we journey through the chapters of life, our eyes are often the delicate barometers by which we measure the subtle and inexorable effects of aging. They can become progressively more susceptible to chronic dryness, persistent irritation, and low-grade inflammation, while our natural tear production may begin to slow, leading to that uncomfortable, gritty sensation that plagues so many in our modern, screen-saturated world. In this contemporary landscape of constant digital strain from phones and computers, combined with pervasive environmental pollutants, our eyes are under a relentless and unprecedented assault. Remarkably, the humble raw onion, a food item of almost negligible cost, can serve as an unexpected but incredibly powerful guardian for your precious vision. Onions are brimming with a unique class of organosulfur compounds, the very same volatile agents that are responsible for the well-known lacrimatory effect, the involuntary tearing that occurs when you slice into them. This very reaction, often seen as a nuisance, is a direct hint at their profound benefit. When consumed, these compounds can help stimulate your tear glands from within, promoting a more consistent and healthy production of natural lubrication. Over time, a regular intake can potentially reduce the debilitating symptoms of chronic dry eye, a condition that affects millions. Beyond this fundamental role in hydration, raw onions are packed with a formidable flavonoid and antioxidant called quercetin. This natural anti-inflammatory and potent antimicrobial agent is a veritable champion for your body's intricate defense systems, actively helping to fight off the harmful pathogens that can lead to painful and recurring eye infections like conjunctivitis. Quercetin works by reducing oxidative stress within the fragile tissues of the eye, shielding your delicate cells from the free radical damage that accelerates cellular aging. A comprehensive 2016 study published in the esteemed journal Nutrients rigorously underscored the powerful immune-boosting and antimicrobial effects of quercetin and other flavonoids derived from onions, confirming that a regular dietary intake can significantly fortify the body's defenses, particularly within the mucous membranes, like those that protect the surface of your eyes. Furthermore, the synergistic combination of sulfur and the trace mineral selenium found in onions is absolutely crucial for the endogenous production of glutathione, a tripeptide that is often rightfully called the body's master antioxidant. Glutathione plays a vitally important role in maintaining the health and clarity of the eye's lens, actively protecting it from the oxidative damage that directly contributes to the formation of age-related cataracts. While carrots often steal the spotlight in conversations about vision health, the raw onion more than deserves a prominent place on that list, offering a simple daily habit with profound and multifaceted protective effects for your precious eyesight. Boosting testosterone and male fertility. For men, the natural aging process often brings with it a gradual but undeniably noticeable decline in the production of testosterone. This essential androgenic hormone governs a vast array of physiological functions, from the maintenance of lean muscle mass and bone density to regulating energy levels, cognitive function, mood, and libido. After the age of 60, and often beginning much earlier, this hormonal shift can become significantly more pronounced, leading to a cascade of unwelcome symptoms, including persistent fatigue, a diminished sex drive, loss of physical strength, and even notable changes in mood and mental acuity. While many men resign themselves to the belief that this decline is an unavoidable and irreversible part of getting older, a simple and powerful dietary addition might offer a potent and natural countermeasure: the raw onion. This potent vegetable contains a unique and powerful arsenal of bioactive compounds, including a high concentration of sulfur, a rich supply of antioxidants like quercetin, and various other flavonoids, all of which have been scientifically shown to support robust and healthy hormonal function. These compounds work through a multi-pronged mechanism, primarily by targeting and mitigating the damaging effects of oxidative stress within the testes, the very organs responsible for the intricate process of spermatogenesis and the production of testosterone. By shielding these vital Leydig cells from the cellular damage caused by free radicals and simultaneously promoting better blood flow to the reproductive organs, raw onions help to create an optimal physiological environment for hormone production and overall reproductive function. In a compelling 2012 study published in the scientific journal Biomolecules, researchers who were meticulously examining the effects of fresh onion juice on male rats discovered that regular consumption led to a statistically significant increase in serum testosterone levels, along with markedly improved sperm count, motility, and viability. The study's authors concluded that the powerful antioxidant matrix within the onions, particularly quercetin, directly protects the Leydig cells in the testes, which are singularly tasked with the complex job of manufacturing testosterone from cholesterol. Additionally, raw onions help the body to produce more nitric oxide, a critical signaling molecule that relaxes the endothelial walls of blood vessels and dramatically enhances circulation throughout the entire body. This not only confers massive benefits for cardiovascular health, but is also fundamentally crucial for achieving and maintaining healthy erectile function, offering a natural and effective support system for men who may be experiencing age-related declines in sexual performance. When this is combined with the onion's proven ability to help regulate blood sugar, a key factor, as insulin resistance is a known and potent suppressor of testosterone production, the simple act of adding raw onions to the daily diet emerges as a remarkably simple, safe, and entirely natural strategy to support enduring male vitality and perhaps even reclaim some of that precious youthful energy. Lowering bad cholesterol and improving heart health. Cardiovascular disease tragically remains one of the most significant and pervasive health risks we face as we age, with insidious factors like cholesterol levels, systemic blood pressure, and arterial stiffness all tending to climb steadily after the age of 60. In the global quest for a healthy, resilient heart, many people understandably focus on pharmaceutical interventions or complex dietary regimens, often overlooking a potent and readily available ally that may already be residing in their kitchen. A raw onion, in all of its pungent simplicity, can become a formidable and steadfast defender of your entire cardiovascular system, working through multiple biological pathways to protect this vital organ. The secret to its efficacy lies in its rich and diverse concentration of heart-supporting compounds, especially the flavonoid quercetin, which functions as a powerful antioxidant and a profound anti-inflammatory agent. Extensive and repeated scientific research has demonstrated that quercetin can significantly help lower circulating levels of low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, that is directly responsible for the dangerous buildup of atherosclerotic plaque within the delicate lining of our arteries. This plaque accumulation narrows the arteries, restricts blood flow, and dramatically increases the risk of a heart attack or stroke. Simultaneously, compelling evidence suggests that compounds within onions may help to increase high-density lipoprotein, HDL cholesterol, the good kind that acts like a scavenger, working to transport excess cholesterol away from the arteries and back to the liver for processing, thereby supporting healthy blood flow and reducing overall cardiovascular risk. One of the most persuasive human studies on this topic, published in the esteemed journal Nutrition in 2015, found that daily supplementation with quercetin extract resulted in a significant reduction in both LDL, cholesterol, and systolic blood pressure among overweight and obese participants, two of the most critical and widespread risk factors for the development of heart disease. Since raw onions are one of nature's most abundant and bioavailable sources of quercetin, they offer these profound and life-extending benefits without the need for isolated pills or expensive supplements. But the heart-healthy properties of this incredible vegetable do not stop there. Raw onions also contain a wealth of organosulfur compounds that possess natural blood-thinning or antiplatelet properties. These compounds help to prevent the excessive aggregation of platelets, which can lead to the formation of dangerous blood clots, thrombi, that can block blood flow to the heart or brain. By also supporting the body's natural production of nitric oxide, which gently relaxes and widens blood vessels to improve their function, onions directly combat the arterial stiffening and endothelial dysfunction that naturally occur with age. This makes the simple act of incorporating raw onions into your daily diet, whether thinly sliced in salads, layered in sandwiches, or enjoyed as a simple side dish, a profoundly practical and deeply effective strategy for protecting the health and longevity of your heart for many years to come. Improving hair health and treating scalp issues. Thinning hair, frustratingly slow growth, diffuse hair loss, and persistent scalp issues like dandruff and itchiness are incredibly common complaints that often accompany the aging process, driven by a complex interplay of hormonal shifts, reduced circulation to the scalp, and a cumulative lack of key structural nutrients. While the modern marketplace is absolutely flooded with expensive chemically laden treatments, specialty, shampoos, and invasive procedures, Mother Nature provides a surprisingly potent, remarkably safe, and exceptionally affordable solution in the humble form of the raw onion. Their incredible and well-documented efficacy for hair and scalp health is primarily attributable to their exceptionally high content of dietary sulfur, a vital mineral that serves as a fundamental building block for keratin, the durable fibrous protein that constitutes the very structure of your hair strands, skin, and nails. A sufficient and consistent supply of bioavailable sulfur helps to fortify the hair shaft, promote the healthy and uninterrupted function of the hair follicles, and, crucially, improve microcirculation of blood to the scalp. This enhanced blood flow is absolutely essential for delivering a steady stream of oxygen and vital nutrients directly to the hair roots, a process that is critical for stimulating new, robust growth in the anagen phase of the hair cycle, and for reducing the excessive shedding associated with the telogen phase. The evidence for this is not merely anecdotal or based on folklore. A landmark clinical study published in the prestigious Journal of Dermatology in 2002 meticulously investigated the therapeutic effects of topical crude onion juice on participants suffering from alopecia areata, a challenging autoimmune condition that causes patchy, unpredictable hair loss. After diligently applying onion juice to their scalps twice a day for a period of 6 weeks, a truly remarkable 74% of the participants in the treatment group experienced significant and visible hair regrowth, a stark and compelling contrast to the mere 13% who saw improvement in the control group that used only tap water. The researchers directly credited the high sulfur content and the natural antimicrobial properties of the onion for these stunning and clinically significant results. Beyond just stimulating new growth, the potent antifungal and antibacterial qualities inherent in raw onion can effectively combat common scalp maladies like dandruff, often caused by the Malassezia globosa fungus, scalp infections, and follicular inflammation, all of which can severely disrupt the healthy hair growth cycle and contribute to hair loss. Whether it is consumed orally to provide a rich internal source of nutrients like biotin, vitamin C, and sulfur from within, or applied directly to the scalp as a nourishing and stimulating juice or mask, the raw onion offers a simple, natural, and scientifically supported method to improve hair thickness, treat stubborn scalp problems, and restore lustrous vitality to aging hair, enhancing skin appearance and reducing signs of aging. As the years gracefully pass, our skin naturally begins to tell a story of our life's journey through the appearance of fine lines, deeper wrinkles, hyperpigmented age spots, and a gradual perceptible loss of youthful firmness and elasticity. In a culture often obsessed with youth, many people understandably turn to a bewildering array of expensive topical creams, serums, and invasive cosmetic procedures in a collective effort to turn back the hands of time. However, very few realize that one of the most effective, sustainable, and holistic anti-aging treatments can be found not in a fancy jar, but in the humble produce aisle of the local grocery store. Raw onions can provide a powerful, natural, and systemic boost to your skin's health, working diligently from the inside out to help restore a more youthful and radiant glow. They are absolutely loaded with vitamin C, an essential, water-soluble nutrient that plays a critical and irreplaceable role in stimulating the body's natural production of collagen. You can think of collagen as the primary structural scaffolding for your skin. It is the most abundant protein in the human body and is directly responsible for keeping the dermal layer firm, smooth, plump, and elastic. As our innate collagen production naturally and significantly declines with age, incorporating vitamin C-rich foods like raw onions can help to replenish this vital protein, leading to visibly improved skin texture, increased firmness, and a noticeable reduction in sagging and fine lines over time. Another key and formidable component in the onion's comprehensive anti-aging arsenal is the potent flavonoid quercetin, which boasts exceptional antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Antioxidants are your skin's very best friends in the fight against premature aging, as they work tirelessly to seek out and neutralize destructive free radicals, highly unstable and reactive molecules generated from environmental stressors like pollution, cigarette smoke, and sun exposure that wreak havoc on skin cells, damage DNA, and dramatically accelerate the aging process. By diligently combating this relentless oxidative stress, quercetin helps to slow down the formation of wrinkles and the development of age spots, contributing to a more radiant, luminous, and even-toned complexion. A 2013 study published in the Journal of Dermatological Science highlighted that potent plant-based antioxidants like quercetin can significantly improve the skin's natural barrier function and measurably reduce the visible signs of photo damage. Furthermore, the unique sulfur compounds found in raw onions have been shown to boost blood circulation, ensuring that more oxygen and a richer supply of vital nutrients can reach your skin cells. This enhanced microcirculation promotes a natural detoxification process, helping your skin to appear clearer, healthier, more vibrant, and suffused with a natural glow. By simply and consistently adding raw onions to your daily meals, you are providing your skin with the fundamental internal support it desperately needs to look and feel its absolute best at any age, promoting better sleep and reducing stress. In our relentlessly fast-paced and hyper-connected modern world, chronic stress and persistent sleep disturbances have tragically become common and debilitating complaints, particularly as we navigate the complexities of aging. The two conditions are often deeply and frustratingly intertwined, creating a vicious and self-perpetuating cycle of anxious, wired days, followed by restless, unfulfilling nights. What if a simple, natural, and accessible solution to achieving a calmer mind and more consistently restorative rest was already sitting quietly in your kitchen pantry? As surprising as it may sound to many, the regular consumption of raw onions may play a significant and beneficial role in improving both the quality of your sleep and your physiological ability to handle daily stress. And the secret to this remarkable effect begins deep within your gut. Raw onions are a fantastic natural source of prebiotics, a special and unique type of dietary fiber, most notably inulin and fructooligosaccharides, FOS, that your body's own enzymes cannot digest. Instead, this resilient fiber travels intact through the upper gastrointestinal tract until it reaches your colon, where it becomes a preferred source of fuel for the trillions of beneficial bacteria that constitute your gut microbiome. This vast and complex community of gut bacteria, now often referred to as a second brain, does far more than just aid in the digestion of food. It communicates directly and constantly with your brain through a complex bidirectional network known as the gut-brain axis. A healthy, diverse, and well-balanced microbiome is essential for regulating the body's production of crucial neurotransmitters, including serotonin, which is often nicknamed the feel-good hormone. An estimated 90% of the body's serotonin is produced in the gut. This neurotransmitter is not only a key player in maintaining a stable mood and fostering a sense of well-being and relaxation, but it is also the direct chemical precursor to melatonin, the primary hormone that governs your natural sleep-wake cycle or circadian rhythm. Therefore, by actively nourishing your beneficial gut bacteria with prebiotic-rich foods like raw onions, you can naturally and effectively support the synthesis of these vital brain chemicals, which can lead to deeper, more restorative non-REM sleep and a significant reduction in feelings of anxiety and stress. A compelling 2015 study in the journal Frontiers in Behavioral Neuroscience found that a diet high in prebiotics not only improved the gut health of rodents, but also demonstrably enhanced their sleep quality and buffered the negative physiological impacts of acute stress. By incorporating this humble yet powerful vegetable into your regular diet, you are taking a simple but scientifically profound step towards supporting your body's innate and powerful ability to rest, relax, and find enduring mental clarity. Regulating blood sugar and increasing insulin sensitivity. For a rapidly growing number of people across the globe, managing blood sugar levels becomes an increasingly important and often challenging part of daily life as they get older. This is especially true for those navigating the difficult terrain of prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or the widespread condition of insulin resistance, which is a key driver of metabolic syndrome. While pharmaceutical interventions are often a necessary and life-saving component of treatment, diet remains one of the most powerful and accessible tools for maintaining healthy glucose control and preventing the long-term complications associated with hyperglycemia. In this ongoing and critical effort, the raw onion emerges as a surprisingly effective, inexpensive, and entirely natural ally. It contains a veritable symphony of bioactive compounds that work together in a synergistic fashion to support healthy and stable blood sugar regulation. One of the most significant of these is allopropyl disulfide, a unique sulfur-containing compound that has been shown in various studies to help lower blood glucose levels, potentially by increasing the amount of free, active insulin available in the body. It may do this by competing with insulin for breakdown sites in the liver, effectively extending insulin's half-life and allowing it to work for longer. Alongside this potent compound, onions provide a rich and natural source of the flavonoid quercetin and the essential trace mineral chromium, both of which are known to significantly improve the body's insulin sensitivity. This means they help your body's cells, particularly in muscle and fat tissue, to respond more efficiently to the insulin signal, allowing them to absorb glucose from the bloodstream more effectively and use it for energy. A compelling study published in 2009 in the journal Environmental Health Insights directly investigated the effects of raw onion consumption on diabetic patients. The results of this trial were nothing short of striking. The participants who consumed 100 grams of raw onion daily experienced a significant and clinically meaningful drop in their fasting blood glucose levels compared to those in the control group. The researchers went on to conclude that the raw onion could serve as a highly beneficial dietary addition for the effective management of both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Beyond these direct and measurable effects on glucose and insulin dynamics, the rich prebiotic fiber found in onions fosters a healthy and diverse gut microbiome. A growing body of recent research has revealed that the composition of our gut bacteria plays a critical and previously underestimated role in insulin regulation, glucose metabolism, and overall metabolic health. Furthermore, the powerful antioxidants in raw onions work to combat the chronic low-grade inflammation that is often elevated in individuals with blood sugar imbalances, a condition which itself exacerbates insulin resistance. By reducing this systemic inflammation, onions help to protect the precious insulin-producing beta cells in the pancreas and improve the body's overall metabolic function. Adding raw onions to your meals is a small, simple yet powerful step toward keeping your blood sugar steady and your insulin response sharp and healthy, strengthening the immune system. As we continue to advance in age, our immune system, the body's sophisticated and intricate defense network, can naturally become less robust and efficient, a process known as immunosenescence. This decline in immune function can leave us significantly more vulnerable to seasonal colds, influenza viruses, bacterial infections, and the persistent damaging effects of chronic inflammation, which is a root cause of many age-related diseases. Fortifying our body's natural defenses therefore becomes a top priority for healthy aging, and one of the simplest, most accessible, and most effective ways to achieve this is by making the regular consumption of raw onions a non-negotiable part of our diet. Raw onions are a veritable powerhouse of immune-boosting compounds, including a generous supply of vitamin C, a host of powerful sulfur compounds, and the all-star antioxidant quercetin. These diverse elements work together in a beautiful concert to create a stronger, more intelligent, and more resilient natural defense system. Quercetin, in particular, is a remarkable immune modulator, celebrated for its unique ability to intelligently regulate immune function. It helps to enhance the activity of frontline immune cells while simultaneously calming overactive responses, such as the body's release of histamine, which makes it beneficial not only for fending off pathogens, but also for managing the uncomfortable symptoms of seasonal allergies. This dual action is crucial for a balanced and effective immune response. Robust scientific research consistently backs these powerful claims. A comprehensive 2016 review published in the journal Nutrients meticulously detailed the wide-ranging immunomodulatory properties of quercetin, finding that it can directly inhibit the replication of certain viruses, including influenza and rhinovirus, quell the pro-inflammatory pathways that can lead to tissue damage, and enhance the surveillance and killing activity of crucial immune cells like macrophages and natural killer NK cells. This means your body is better prepared to identify and neutralize invading threats quickly and effectively before they can establish a foothold. Onions also contain allicin, a potent natural antimicrobial compound that is not present in the whole onion but is rapidly formed from its precursor, alliin, when the onion is chopped, crushed, or chewed. Allicin has been demonstrated in numerous laboratory studies to kill a wide range of harmful bacteria, fungi, and viruses by disrupting their protective cell membranes and disabling key enzymes, effectively stopping an infection before it can take hold. This is an especially valuable property for older adults who may find it significantly harder to recover from common illnesses. Finally, since it is now understood that over 70% of our immune system is located in and around our gut, the rich prebiotic fiber in raw onions provides an indirect but profoundly powerful form of support. By fostering a diverse and healthy gut microbiome, you are ensuring that your immune headquarters is strong, well-regulated, and fully prepared to protect you from a world of threats. Promoting weight loss and reducing fat storage. Losing stubborn body fat, particularly the visceral fat that accumulates around the midsection, often becomes a significantly greater challenge as we get older. This frustrating reality is typically due to a complex combination of factors, including a naturally slowing metabolic rate, unfavorable hormonal shifts such as declining testosterone and growth hormone, and a pervasive increase in low-grade chronic inflammation throughout the body. However, the raw onion, a simple and inexpensive kitchen staple, offers a unique suite of natural compounds that can actively help your body manage its weight more effectively and reduce the storage of excess, metabolically active fat. A key player in this intricate biological process is quercetin, the potent antioxidant and flavonoid that is found in abundance in onions, especially the red varieties. A growing body of scientific studies has shown that quercetin can help to significantly reduce systemic inflammation, which is a critical step because chronic inflammation is now known to be closely linked to both weight gain and the preferential retention of abdominal fat. Furthermore, quercetin appears to directly influence fat metabolism by increasing lipolysis or fat breakdown, and may even help to inhibit adipogenesis, the process by which pre-adipocyte cells mature into new, fully formed fat cells. A rigorous 2014 study published in the scientific journal Food and Function provided strong and compelling evidence for these effects, demonstrating that daily quercetin supplementation in obese subjects led to decreased body weight gain and measurably less fat accumulation when compared to a placebo group. The researchers also noted significant improvements in overall fat metabolism and an increase in total energy expenditure, which are precisely the kinds of benefits that raw onions can offer in their natural, whole food form. In addition to their impressive quercetin content, raw onions are an excellent source of both soluble fiber and prebiotics. This specific type of fiber absorbs water in the digestive tract to form a gel-like substance, which physically slows down stomach emptying and helps you feel full and satisfied for much longer periods. This effect on satiety naturally reduces the temptation to overeat or to reach for unhealthy, high-calorie snacks between meals. By supporting a healthy and diverse gut microbiome, these prebiotics also contribute to better overall metabolic function, which is absolutely essential for maintaining a healthy body weight over the long term. Finally, the well-documented ability of onions to help stabilize blood sugar levels is another critical piece of the weight management puzzle. By preventing the sharp insulin spikes that typically follow high carbohydrate meals, onions help to prevent the hormonal signal that tells the body to store excess glucose as fat. By combining these multiple synergistic effects, raw onions support a healthier metabolism, provide superior appetite control, and promote more efficient fat processing, making them an incredibly valuable and simple tool in any natural and sustainable weight management plan. Improving digestion and gut health. A wide array of digestive complaints, such as uncomfortable bloating, embarrassing gas, frustrating constipation, and a general feeling of heaviness or indigestion after meals, tend to become more common and persistent as we navigate the process of aging. These seemingly minor issues can significantly detract from our overall quality of life and enjoyment of food, but fortunately, nature offers a simple, powerful, and effective way to support a healthier digestive system and restore a sense of balance from within. Raw onions are a fantastic and highly accessible source of prebiotics, particularly a type of soluble fiber known as inulin. This non-digestible fiber is a true superfood, not for us directly, but for the trillions of beneficial microorganisms that reside in our intestines. These good microbes, including beneficial strains like bifidobacteria and lactobacilli, are absolutely essential for proper and efficient digestion, as they play a critical role in breaking down food components that our own bodies cannot, helping us absorb vital nutrients from our food, synthesizing important vitamins like vitamin K and some B vitamins, and keeping harmful pathogenic bacteria from proliferating and taking over. When your gut microbiome, this complex internal ecosystem, is thriving and well-balanced, the entire digestive process becomes smoother, more efficient, and uncomfortable symptoms like bloating, excessive gas, and irregularity are often significantly reduced or eliminated entirely. A well-designed 2018 human intervention study published in the prestigious British Journal of Nutrition confirmed the profound and tangible digestive benefits of consuming prebiotic fibers like the inulin found in onions. The research showed that daily inulin supplementation led to a significant and desirable increase in the population of beneficial bifidobacteria within the gut. This shift in the microbiome's composition directly resulted in improved bowel regularity, less reported digestive discomfort, and enhanced absorption of key minerals like calcium and magnesium. These benefits are absolutely crucial for maintaining high energy levels, strong bones, and robust overall health, especially later in life when nutrient absorption can become less efficient. In addition to their remarkable prebiotic fiber content, raw onions also contain natural enzymes and unique sulfur compounds that gently stimulate the body's own production of vital digestive juices, including gastric acid in the stomach and bile from the liver and gallbladder. These fluids are absolutely necessary for the proper and efficient breakdown of dietary fats and proteins, which in turn eases the overall burden on your digestive system and helps to prevent that sluggish, heavy feeling of indigestion. By actively nourishing your beneficial gut flora and simultaneously supporting your body's innate digestive processes, the regular inclusion of raw onions in your diet offers a simple yet profoundly powerful way to achieve a more comfortable, balanced, and efficient digestive system. Preventing cancer through antioxidants. As our years on this earth advance, the statistical risk of developing certain types of cancer unfortunately increases, a fact that makes proactive and preventative health strategies more critically important than ever before. It is now widely and scientifically accepted that the foods we choose to eat play a powerful and direct role in this prevention, and among the many whole foods that have been studied for their protective, chemopreventive properties, the raw onion consistently stands out as a true champion. This well-deserved reputation is thanks to its incredibly dense concentration of powerful antioxidants and unique organosulfur compounds, which have been repeatedly and strongly linked in epidemiological and laboratory research to a significantly lower risk of developing various forms of cancer. One of the most celebrated and well-researched compounds in onions is quercetin, a potent flavonoid that exhibits remarkable antioxidant and anti-inflammatory capabilities. In its role as a cellular bodyguard, quercetin tirelessly seeks out and neutralizes destructive, highly reactive molecules known as free radicals. These unstable molecules, generated through normal metabolism as well as exposure to environmental toxins, can inflict severe damage on cellular DNA, lipids, and proteins, potentially triggering the harmful mutations that can initiate the process of cancer. Quercetin has been particularly studied for its potential protective effects against cancers of the colon, stomach, prostate, and breast, where it appears to interfere with cancer cell growth and proliferation. Beyond the impressive actions of quercetin, onions are exceptionally rich in a class of sulfur-containing compounds such as allyl sulfides and diallyl disulfide, which have been shown to bolster the body's natural and sophisticated detoxification systems. These powerful compounds enhance the activity of crucial phase 2 detoxification enzymes in the liver, which are responsible for neutralizing and preparing carcinogens, the harmful cancer-causing substances we encounter in our food and environment, for safe elimination from the body. A comprehensive meta-analysis of multiple studies published in 2019 in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Oncology delivered compelling and powerful findings. The researchers discovered that a higher consumption of allium vegetables, including both onions and garlic, was associated with a significantly reduced risk of colorectal cancer. The pooled data showed that individuals who ate raw onions regularly had a markedly and statistically significant lower cancer risk compared to those who rarely or never consumed them. Furthermore, the beneficial prebiotic fibers in onions promote a healthy gut microbiome, which is now understood to play an important, albeit indirect, role in cancer prevention by reducing the chronic systemic inflammation that can fuel tumor growth, and by supporting the immune system's critical ability to perform surveillance and destroy abnormal or precancerous cells. While no single food can ever be considered a magic bullet against a complex disease like cancer, consistently incorporating antioxidant-rich raw onions into your daily diet is a scientifically supported, intelligent, and delicious step toward long-term cellular protection. How to use raw onions the right way. Now that you have come to understand the truly extraordinary and multifaceted health benefits that are locked deep within this humble vegetable, the most important and practical question that remains is how to properly unlock and harness them. The simple truth is that the way you choose to prepare and consume an onion ultimately determines whether you receive its full medicinal and therapeutic power, or conversely, almost none at all, as heat rapidly degrades many of its most valuable compounds. First and foremost, for the purpose of raw consumption, red onions are widely considered by nutrition experts to be the superior choice. They have been consistently shown to contain the highest concentrations of the powerful antioxidant quercetin and are also exceptionally rich in anthocyanins, the flavonoid pigments that give them their beautiful, deep red and purple color and provide additional potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory health benefits of their own. Their flavor profile is also typically slightly milder and sweeter than their yellow or white counterparts, making them considerably more palatable and enjoyable to eat in their raw state. There are several simple, convenient, and highly effective ways to incorporate raw onions into your daily or weekly routine. For a gentle, alkalizing, and detoxifying drink that supports both hydration and digestion, you can easily prepare onion water. Simply slice one raw red onion into rings, place them in a large glass jar, fill it with filtered water, and allow it to soak in the refrigerator for at least 6 hours, or preferably overnight. You can then drink this infused water throughout the day. For a more concentrated and potent therapeutic dose, you can use a juicer or a powerful blender to create fresh onion juice. A single tablespoon of this potent liquid taken daily or applied directly to the scalp to stimulate hair growth or to the skin to treat blemishes can be incredibly effective. Of course, the easiest and most common method is to simply slice them as thinly as possible and add them liberally to your salads, sandwiches, wraps, or tacos, where their sharp crunch adds a delightful texture and flavor. For a time-honored traditional remedy to soothe sore throats and quiet persistent coughs, you can try mixing finely chopped raw onion with a spoonful of raw natural honey, letting it sit for a few hours to create a powerful medicinal syrup. An even more ancient folk remedy, popular in many cultures, even suggests placing thick no-onion slices under your feet, secured inside your socks before going to bed. This practice is rooted in the principles of reflexology and is believed to help draw toxins and impurities from the body overnight. By experimenting with these various simple methods, you can easily and enjoyably make the profound healing power of raw onions a consistent and transformative part of your healthy lifestyle. The ordinary bulb with extraordinary power. Who could have possibly thought that a vegetable as profoundly common, as universally available, and as unassuming as the raw onion could harbor such a vast, diverse, and truly extraordinary range of healing and protective powers? It is a living testament to the wisdom of nature, a clear demonstration that potent medicine often lies hidden in plain sight. From sharpening the clarity of your vision and fortifying the resilience of your heart to rebalancing critical hormones, rejuvenating the texture of your skin and the thickness of your hair, and strengthening your body's most fundamental and deepest defenses against chronic and debilitating disease. This humble, tear-jerking bulb truly functions as nature's own multifaceted pharmacy. It serves as a powerful and much-needed reminder in our modern, technology-driven age that some of the most profound and effective tools for safeguarding our health and promoting our longevity are not to be found in a sterile laboratory or a high-tech pharmacy, but rather in the fresh, vibrant, and living produce of the earth, offered to us in its most simple and perfect form. The ultimate key to unlocking these incredible and life-enhancing benefits, as is the case with any natural and holistic approach to wellness, is rooted in the simple principle of consistency. It is not about a single dramatic act, but about the cumulative power of small daily choices. Whether you choose to slice it generously into your daily salad, sip its subtle and powerful essence in infused water throughout the day, or apply its potent and concentrated juice topically to address a specific concern, it is the small, steady, and repeated habits that accumulate over weeks and months to create significant, measurable, and positive changes in your health and well-being over time. Now that you are armed with the critical knowledge of why raw onions are so beneficial and how to use them correctly to preserve their potency, you have effectively given your body a powerful new ally in the lifelong journey toward optimal health. You have every reason to expect a powerful, positive, and perhaps even surprising response from your body as you learn to embrace the simple, accessible, and truly transformative potential of this remarkable, ordinary, and yet utterly extraordinary vegetable.